come here. No, come closer. Not that close. Did you know something out there right now is trying to take away all your focus and your success? You want to know what it is? It's your TV. No! Yes, it's true. If you're serious about achieving a higher level of success in your life, being more productive, and just growing more as a leader, you need to focus less on your TV and more on you. Today, we'll focus on tips that you can do to stop entertainment from sucking all of your precious time so you can get more done and live the life you really want. Stay tuned to the very end where I reveal how watching too much TV can actually affect how much money you make. Before we get started, if you're excited to learn strategies to help you become the focused, productive leader you're meant to be, hit the subscribe button and bell icon now so you'll never miss an episode. Welcome to Adventures in Leadership on Kristie TV. This is where high achievers go for the tools, confidence, and motivation to become a successful leader. Let's do this. Welcome to the third episode in a multi-part series of staying focused and avoiding distractions. Now, we've already tackled staying focused with phone distractions and social media distractions. Now we're going to hit up TV time. TV networks, online streaming, and movie studios all want our eyes on their product because the more we watch, the more money they make. It's business. Before you know it, you're binge watching all the episodes of a brand new show. And when that's done, you just gotta watch the next ones, right? Because the last episode left you on a cliffhanger and you gotta know what happens to the hero. Did they make it out alive? Did they save the world? Meanwhile, you've been sucked into their world and you forget about yours. And it's a good thing sometimes, but most times it's just a time sucker that takes you away from your priorities. And if you're serious about achieving the things that you really want in life, you may have to make those not so fun changes. So let's get into ways that you can be more focused. Research has shown that watching TV right before bedtime can negatively affect your sleep patterns. That blue screen can trick your brain into thinking it should stay awake longer than it really should. Just like phone time, work up to shutting your TV off at least 1 hour before bedtime. And you can do this in small increments. So the first 2 to 3 nights, shut it off 5 minutes before bedtime. For the next 2 to 3 nights, shut it off 10 minutes before bedtime. And keep doing this until you have the TV off at least 1 hour before going to bed. Read a positive book instead, or meditate, or journal, or listen to a soothing audio, something that will get you closer to your goals, not further. And when you do this, not only will you have better quality sleep, but you'll be focusing more on your priorities. Take an honest inventory of how much time you watch TV per day. This includes news, movies, shows, anything. Add it up and see how much time you watch per week. If you find yourself saying a lot, "I don't have time for this," then limit it. For 2 to 3 days, limit your time to say 90 minutes a day. And then for the next 2 to 3 days, limit it to 60 minutes. Then for the next 2 to 3 days, limit it to 30 minutes or less, or maybe none at all. Not only will you be much more productive, you'll achieve your goals that much quicker. Now I know, this could be a toughie, especially if you're addicted to certain shows, but you need to make a choice. A more successful life or entertainment. The choice is yours. But let's say you're the average American and you watch 2.5 to 3.5 hours a day. At an average of 3 hours, that's 21 hours a week. That's practically a part-time job. And if you add it up, that's 90 hours per month. What could you do with 90 hours per month? That's a lot of time to focus on the positive changes that you want in your life. Just commit to limiting your TV time and watch your focus shift. Okay, how are you feeling about this? Are you feeling great? Yes, I can do this. TV is such a distraction for me. It's time I focus on my priorities. I can do this. Or are you feeling resistant? Kristie, are you kidding me? I need my TV time. What will I do without it? Well, the choice is yours, but I have a few more things for you to think about if you're serious about stepping up your success. When you minimize or take TV time completely out of your schedule, replace it with things that get you closer to your goals. Read up on your career or business, or organize your workspace, meditate, finish that home project. spend more time with friends and family. There's a whole bunch of things that you can do that do not involve the TV. You can even use it as a reward. When you've met your TV time goals, reward yourself. If you've been wanting to exercise more, go take a refreshing walk or create your favorite meal. If you really want to go bigger, after your 6-month goal, maybe buy yourself that special something you've always wanted or go on that weekend trip. If you need to focus, working or doing anything that's important while the TV is on, it's never really a good idea. You're not allowing your brain to fully focus on the important tasks. You're constantly looking up and down, totally distracted. And even if you take a quick peek at the screen here and there, you think you're being efficient, but you're really not. And if you stretch your brain too thin, you may miss something very important that you may regret, like accidentally sending an email to the wrong person, or completely forgetting, did I send an email to that person? I don't remember now. Take out the distraction and leave the TV off. In the US, it's more unpopular to not watch TV. At the time of this episode, approximately 287 million Americans watch TV. It's about 80% of the population. And in a minute, I'll share with you some shocking facts on how watching too much TV can actually cost you a lot of money. But first, let's get to your action item. What steps are you going to take to minimize your TV time so you can improve your focus? Will you minimize the time before going to bed? How about eliminating some of your shows? What about turning it off altogether? As promised, here's what I really want you to think about. There's been research for decades on the connection between TV time and income. The more money people make, the less TV they watch. Conversely, the more TV people watch, the less money they make. So what gives? Well, there are lots of reasons, but mainly the people who focus and commit to things that boost their success, the finances will follow. And if you're interested in learning more, check out all the links below on the research. It'll shock you. Only 6% of households with income above $150,000 watch over an hour of TV per day, compared to 78% of households that earn under $50,000 per year. The richest decile in the US watches only 8.2 hours of TV per week. The poorest decile in the US watches 31.9 hours of TV per week, almost a full-time job. Only 18% of those in the richest decile describe TV as the primary leisure activity, while 78% of those in the poorest decile describe television watching as their primary leisure activity. Only 12% of those in the richest decile turn on the TV within 30 minutes of getting home from work at the end of the day. 71% of those in the poorest decile do it. Hopefully, these facts get you thinking about how much TV time you'll allow in your life. Are you going to focus on things that get you closer or further away from your goals? What do you think about all this? How are you going to control your TV time? Let me know in the comments below and give this video a thumbs up. And if you missed episode 2 on social media distractions and focus, well, you can check it out right here. If you loved what you saw today and you want more, you got it. Just hit the subscribe button and the bell icon below, and you'll be notified when a new episode airs every week. And if you know someone who could really use these leadership tips, success strategies, and motivational stories, well, just hit the share button below and share it with them. They may just thank you for it. Thanks for tuning in to Kristie TV, and we'll see you next time. Do you want to be a confident, next-level leader, but your job doesn't offer any solid training? Are you unsure of how or where to start? Then let's talk. Schedule a free leadership strategy session with me. If you're a driven professional and you're serious about taking your success to the next level, just click the link in the description below. We'll talk about your challenges and next steps you can take to be the leader you're meant to be. Let's move you forward now.